morning. Happy Saturday. It is currently 10 o'clock in the morning and I slept in. Usually that never happens, but I slept in because, I've been working quite a bit this week. So, trying to catch up on some sleep. So that's what the weekend's for. Kind of telling myself that I should probably make more vlogs just to kind of get used to speaking to the camera again. It's been a hot minute since I've done that. I usually have a lot of thoughts in my head, just kind of churning around, and sometimes forget to write. So I think speaking into the camera might be a much more quicker way to do so. That's not to say that I'm going to abandon writing. I think it's a different type of methodical process to do so. But in any ways, I think this is also a great way for self-reflection and documentations of my day. And, it's kind of fun to kind of revisit and see what I've done. So today is Saturday. What is the plan for today? The plan is no plan. I ain't got no plan. I got some plans. It's not like I'm going to wake up and not do anything. No, I got some plans. The plan is to water the plants. So Tina is out of town. She just sent me a text message that she needs me to water her plants. Let's be real. Tina, my partner, she takes care of all these plants. And I've been just kind of, reaping the benefits by just watching all her hard work right in front of my eyes. So let's get started. So let me go ahead and check my text message and see what specific direction she's got. Can you water... Sorry for the fuzziness of the screen. Can you water the plants in my office and the trees outside and the expensive one in the case? Also spritz anything in the moss. And then I send her this Justin Timberlake GIF. All right, so we got our spritzer bottle. I guess this is where Tina keeps all her rare plants, or maybe not rare plants, just plants that requires a little bit more humidity. Honestly, I don't know anything about plants, but I do know that this plant right here, this is an expensive ass plant. This is like, what, $80 that she paid for? I don't even know the name of this plant, but I mean, I guess in like the plant community, that's pretty common. I don't know if you know what kind of plant this is. It's got like the little glitter sparkle marks on its leaf. It's beautiful. I don't know why this one's looking all yellow. Maybe Tina need to do a better job. I don't know. That's why I'm here. I'm here to save the day. So this one's got some moss into it. I'm gonna do a little spray. There we go. Just a little spray. Little TLC. Just like humans, we need a little tender loving care. You gotta speak to it. You gotta caress it. Just a little foreplay. Just like, hey, how's it going? Good looking. Welcome to the world. And then, this one's got some moss into it too. There you go. Yeah, little happy spray. Little happy spray. This one's also a beautiful plant, which I do not know the name of it, nor do I care. But all I know is that it's green and it's shiny and it brings me inner peace and joy. Okay, so I think that is all for the mossy plant. I've been just thinking, ever since I started Rover, they should do like a Rover equivalent plant app, right? Where, if people are out of town and need some plant sitting services, or you need to walk your plants, or, if you do like a plant daycare, create an app about that. Because, I'll tell you, I got friends who leave out of town. You'd be like, hey V, can you come over and like watch my plant? Or like, hey V, can you come and like dog sit and also watch my plants? I mean, hey, that's a great service. So that's trademark by me. So don't you get any idea? Okay, so these are plants in Tina's office. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that long, elongated leaf just reaching out upward. It's so positive. This is such a positive plant. Such a positive plant. Look at that big leaf. Ooh, I can just put my... I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna put my hand on that and be like, hey, buddy. High five. High five. I mean, look at that. It's happy. It's life. This This is what I'm talking about. Breakfast time, y'all. Breakfast time. So, oh look, little itty bitty baby one too, right there. That's a cutie. All right, so I don't know how much, but I can only assume that we want to just keep the. Oh my gosh, I'm getting getting water all over the carpet. So I'm assuming that I'm just gonna keep the soil just a little bit moist. Yeah, like that. And I think they do the trick. Now, last time when Tina was telling me about these plants, that these plants are hella thirsty. Like they require so much water because that's just what they do, you know? This one too, yeah. I mean, they're both the same plant. So I think my only fear is that I'm watering too much, right? I had some succulents in the past, which did not fare very well because my stupid ass think that I wasn't watering them enough, right? I was basically just spoiling them with so much water, so much love as a fail plant parent, and unfortunately it did not make it past the 4-month mark. I got the plants at Trader Joe's, so I don't know if that has anything to do with that. I'm sure Trader Joe's have great plants, not sponsored by the way, because if I were, that'd be a horrible sponsorship because I'm just saying smack about TJ. I love TJ's. I love their lemon bars, which apparently is still in my fridge. Off topic, let's continue doing the plants. All done. Okay, so we finish our errands of plant feeding, and next we're gonna do some jump ropes. So I've been getting back into doing cardio. I mean, I've been kind of running here and there, but not so much. And then, when I was dog sitting, I had a dog with me and we were running too. But I found that jump rope helps to kind of condense the amount of time of cardio. So for instance, I don't know where I read this, but like it says, jump roping for 10 minutes is equivalent to running for about a mile or so, which sounds awesome because I can do jump rope for 10 minutes or so, I think. But I've been doing this for the past like 3 days so far, and the first day was horrible. I was feeling it in my Achilles, hurting, and I think it has a combination of like wearing the wrong shoe. Shoe is key. It's important to wear the right shoe. I was wearing like Vans shoes, and I was basically pounding my legs against concrete. So I switched over to New Balance shoes, and oh my god, these dad shoes, ooh, forget about it. They made my feet a lot better. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do some jump ropes, and yeah, let's just do it. Tired. All right, I'm tired. About to go in, shower, and make myself some breakfast. All right, so we are back. I am back from the shower. I feel great. I feel energized, and what better way to top that off with some delicious vegetable slash fruity vegetable slash fruit smoothie. Okay, so this is what we got. We're gonna basically just blend all this together. So I got my dino kale, I got my spinach, I got my beets, I got my carrot juice, some frozen strawberries, and blueberries. So this is gonna re-energize myself. I haven't eaten anything yet after doing those jump ropes. I've been kind of going on this like pseudo intermittent fasting, just trying to burn some excess body fat because I've been feeling pretty heavy. When you hit that 30s, okay, when you hit mid 30s, it's not so much of my bones or my back. It's just I feel heavy, and I feel like I got all this like Michelin man body excess fat just hanging out that I don't need. Okay, so let's go ahead and grind up these bad boys. So I add a couple more things in here too. So I put some chia seed, I got some bananas, and I added some collagen powder, just something good for the bones and skins. So yeah, let's go ahead and grind this baby. Cheers. Or bon appetit. I can definitely taste the carrot. That is one of the first flavors that I recognize, is the carrot. The carrot's very overpowering. A lot of carotene. Definitely can taste the little bits in my mouth. But yeah, all in all, out of 10, I'll give about like a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh God, my knees. My knees are killing me because of the jump rope. Okay, glasses on, professor mode. Let's get to it. So, what is this video about again? Oh, right. So, what is a per diem nurse? Good question. Probably you were not thinking about that. So, per diem nurse is a nurse that is usually temporarily employed by their organization, right? So either the hospital, the clinic, the facility, they may request you to come in to work, and it's entirely up to you to decide whether you can come in or not. Let's say a staff member calls in sick, has a vacation, or their tires exploded on highway 101, whatever the case may be, the manager or the facility may reach out to their per diem nurse pool and be like, hey, can you come in to work? And you can be like, sorry, I can't come in, I'm busy. Or yeah, I'll pick up a shift because I like to make some couple of doughs. So that's really what it is. So the benefits, hourly wages are usually paid at a premium price. So you typically get paid maybe like $2 or $5 higher than some of the full-time staff nurse. Another benefit is you get full autonomy of your schedule, right? You can come in to work the bare minimum, or you can work as much as you want. It's entirely up to you. But again, do check your facilities because they might have certain maximum or minimum amount of hours that you have to come in to work. The downside, it's a really big one, is really no benefits. You get no health insurance, you get no 401k, you don't really get any amenities, little to none benefits. So it's something that you really have to ask yourself if it's something that I can afford. Another downside is the availability to come in to work or pick up a shift may be at a very last minute. That can really put a hinder during your personal monthly scheduling, right? So let's say you're juggling both your full-time or your part-time or your per diem, and you're really trying to see if you can squeeze in a day or so, but you don't know because you don't have an insight like 2 weeks in advance of what those available hours are. So again, there's going to be a lot of communications that you're going to require to talk to your manager, be like, hey, do you think there's going to be any available shift for me to pick up in the next 2 or 3 weeks? So you really have to be very proactive in that. So for me, I work 2 per diem jobs, and for reasons, primarily it was just, I was getting completely burnt out, right? I was getting burnt out working for, up to 5 shifts per week and really not having enough work-life balance. So, my relationships with my family, with my friends, with my partner really took a huge punch because I felt like I didn't have enough consistent days off to fully recover and then come back and feel completely 100%, right? I was experiencing a lot of typical feelings that a lot of staff nurses at a hospital faced. And even more so with COVID, that just really kind of exacerbated everything, right? The anxieties, the insomnia. I was putting a lot of weight gain, right? My hormones were imbalanced, right? I was just not feeling myself, and I felt like I wasn't in a profession that really honors their nurses and all their staff members. So I need to find a different solution. So I lucked out. I was able to work at 2 per diem jobs, right? So the first job is I work at a cardiac rehab at an outpatient setting. And I also work as a nurse for a tech company, also an outpatient setting. I knew that I wanted a break from being a bedside nurse. I wasn't quitting completely, but I just know that in this given time frame, I need to take some time off, right? I really want to see what outpatient setting looks like. I was really exhausted of just working primarily with COVID patients, and I needed to be exposed to a variety of things with nursing. Also, working at a per diem in an outpatient setting, it really provided me just enough time to focus on myself, to focus on other areas besides of my life as a bedside nurse, right? That I'm not just a nurse, I'm all these different things too. I am a creative, I'm a photographer, I'm a storyteller, right? I'm a partner, I'm someone's brother. Just whatever the case may be, you can throw in all these different labels, but when I was working at the hospital, all I see myself was I'm a nurse. I wake up and I do nursing, I sleep, and then I do it again. I'm also a nurse. It's just nursing, left and right. I needed to kind of regain that holistic version of myself. So, my recommendation, if you're really somebody who's interested in going as a per diem, really evaluate and research whether this is something that is right for you, right? Can you afford it? Do you have to do both full-time and a per diem? Or do you have to maybe switch over to part-time and a per diem? Maybe you have to do 2 per diems like I do, or maybe you have to just want to do 1. Really, it's very individual to your own need. Are you okay with not having consistent hours for more, for more work-life balance? Or are you okay at where you're currently at? Maybe you're happy working full-time at your respected facility. Maybe you want to venture out to a new specialty without that full commitment. Are you single without any dependent? Are you a nurse with other passions like being a creative and want to spend some time home and making wonderful content to share? This is all questions that you have to ask yourself before you take that leap of faith. And if all these things resonate with you, then maybe, just maybe, per diem nurse is right for you.